Every single year, over 22 million engines worldwide are damaged, not by bad driving, not by accidents, but by one silent killer: overheating. And here's the shocking part. Most of that damage could have been prevented with a liquid that costs less than $20. Japanese automakers, Toyota, Honda, Nissan, have been using a specific coolant formulation for decades, and their engines statistically outlast almost every other brand on the planet. Today, I'm going to show you exactly what that secret is, why it works, and what happens to your engine if you ignore it. Let's start with the basics, because understanding the problem is the first step to solving it permanently. Your engine operates between 195 Fahrenheit and 220 Fahrenheit. That's the ideal thermal window. Inside that range, combustion is efficient, metal expands at the right rate, and your oil lubricates perfectly. But the moment your engine crosses 240 Fahrenheit, the damage begins. Here's what actually happens at the molecular level when your engine overheats. First, your head gasket begins to fail. This is the seal between your engine block and cylinder head. At extreme temperatures, it warps and cracks, allowing coolant to mix with engine oil. Once that happens, your engine is essentially drinking poison. Second, cylinder head warping. Aluminum heads, which are standard in modern cars, expand faster than the iron block they're bolted to. At 260 Fahrenheit or above, permanent deformation occurs. A warped head costs between $800 to $3,000 to resurface, if it's even salvageable. Third, piston and ring damage. Excessive heat breaks down your engine oil's viscosity. Without proper lubrication, pistons score the cylinder walls. That's when you start hearing that horrible knocking sound. Now, you might be thinking, I have a cooling system, so I'm protected. And you're partially right. But here's where most people, and even some mechanics, get it wrong. Most cars sold in North America and Europe come filled with inorganic additive technology coolant, also called IAT coolant. It's the classic green antifreeze you've seen your whole life. Inorganic additive technology coolants use silicate and phosphate inhibitors to protect your radiator and engine. They work, but they have a critical weakness. Those inhibitors deplete within 2 years or 30,000 miles. And here's the dangerous part. The coolant still looks fine. It's still liquid. Your temperature gauge might still read normal, but the protective chemistry is gone. Without active inhibitors, your coolant becomes mildly acidic, and it starts corroding everything it touches: aluminum heads, steel engine blocks, rubber seals, your radiator core. In the mid-1990s, Japanese automakers, particularly Toyota, pioneered a shift to a different coolant chemistry: organic acid technology. Instead of inorganic silicates that coat all metal surfaces immediately but deplete fast, OAT coolants use organic acid corrosion inhibitors, specifically carboxylates. These carboxylates are self-selecting. They only deposit a protective layer exactly where corrosion is beginning, at active corrosion sites. Everywhere else, the chemistry stays in solution, doing nothing until it's needed. The result? Those inhibitors last dramatically longer, up to 5 years or 150,000 miles in Toyota's super long life coolant, which is a genuine OAT formulation. Let me explain this in a way that's easy to understand. Think of IAT coolant like a thick coat of paint on a wall. It covers everything right away and looks good, but it starts to chip and wear off fast. You have to repaint every 2 years. Now think of OAT coolant like a smart protective coating. It sits quietly and does nothing, but the moment a spot starts to rust, it rushes there and seals it. It only works where it's actually needed, so it lasts much, much longer. This is why a well-maintained Toyota Camry or Honda Accord regularly hits 300,000 plus miles with very little engine work needed. It's not luck, it's the coolant doing its job. There's also a third type worth knowing: HOAT, which stands for Hybrid Organic Acid Technology. This one combines both systems together. HOAT coolants give you quick protection right away and long-lasting protection over time. This is what many European brands, BMW, Mercedes, Volkswagen, Use because their engines have a lot of aluminum parts. Here's the big mistake that people make, and it's one of the worst things you can do to your cooling system. Mixing two different types of coolant together. If you top off a Toyota that needs HOAT coolant with the regular green IAT coolant from a gas station, you are not helping your engine. You are actually weakening the HOAT coolant and mixing two chemicals that are not meant to be together. The chemicals in IAT coolant can react with the chemicals in HOAT coolant, and instead of staying liquid, they clump together and form a thick, sticky gel, like slime, that blocks your heater pipes and radiator passages. Clearing out a blocked heater can cost $400 to $900 in labor alone. Replacing a blocked radiator runs $300 to $1,200. All of that damage from a $4 top-off with the wrong coolant. In Bangkok, Thailand, one of the hottest cities on Earth with some of the worst traffic, taxi fleets running Toyota Camrys and Corollas regularly go over 500,000 kilometers before needing any major engine work. These are not cars that are treated gently. They run 18 to 20 hours a day in 100 Fahrenheit heat, with the air conditioning running the whole time. One of the toughest conditions any car engine can go through. Official maintenance records from Thai taxi companies, written about in multiple automotive publications, consistently show that following Toyota's coolant type and change schedule is one of the biggest reasons these engines last so long. Isuzu diesel engines, used in heavy trucks all across Asia and Africa, are famous for going over 1 million kilometers in their lifetime. Isuzu's own engineers have said many times in their official documents that using the right coolant, specifically HOAT, is very important to protect the inside of diesel engine cylinders from a type of slow damage called cavitation. Cavitation damage happens when tiny air bubbles inside the coolant pop against the metal walls of your engine at high pressure, basically punching tiny holes into your cylinder walls over time. The right coolant stops this from happening. The wrong coolant makes it happen faster. Let me give you a real example that plays out thousands of times every single week. Someone buys a used 2015 Honda Accord. The temperature gauge looks fine. They check the coolant tank. It looks a little low. So they grab a bottle of Preston coolant from the nearest gas station and pour it in. The problem is, the 2015 Honda Accord needs Honda Long Life Coolant Type 2, which is an HOAT coolant. The Preston they added was the old IAT type, completely different chemistry. Within 18 months, that car is in the repair shop. The heater pipes are partially blocked. The coolant has become slightly acidic and is slowly eating the metal. The aluminum water pump already shows early signs of damage. Total repair bill, over $1,100. All because of a $6 top-off with the wrong coolant. Open your glove box. Find your owner's manual. Look for the section that says cooling system or engine coolant. Your car's manufacturer will tell you exactly which coolant type, color, or part number you need. If you don't have your manual, just type this into Google, your car's year, brand, and model. Your car manufacturer's own website will give you the answer for free. At any auto parts store, AutoZone, O'Reilly, and Advance Auto, you can buy a coolant test strip kit for around $7 to $10. These small strips check your coolant's freeze protection level, boiling point, and whether the protective chemicals inside are still working. You are looking for two things. First, the freeze protection should show below 34 Fahrenheit for most areas. Second, the strip that checks the protective chemicals should not show fully used up. If either one of those fails, it's time for a full coolant flush. Just topping it off won't fix it. A proper coolant flush is not just draining the radiator. Draining only the radiator removes about 50% of the old coolant. The rest stays stuck inside your engine block, heater pipes, and coolant passages. Here are honest, manufacturer-approved product recommendations, not sponsored. Just based on what each car brand actually requires. Toyota, Lexus, Toyota Super Long Life Coolant, pink or red in color, genuine HOAT type. Available at Toyota dealers or online. This is the exact coolant the factory puts in. Honda, Acura, Honda Long Life Coolant Type 2, blue in color, OAT type. This is a Honda-specific formula, don't swap it out for something else. Nissan, Infiniti, genuine Nissan Long Life Coolant, blue or green in color, OAT type. You can also use Xerox Asian Vehicle Blue as an alternative. Most American vehicles, Dex Cool for GM vehicles, or Motorcraft Orange for Ford, always double check for your specific year and model. If you drive a diesel, a truck, van, or any heavy-duty vehicle, there's one more thing you need to know about. Supplemental coolant additives, also called SCA. Diesel engines are built differently. The coolant actually touches the outside of the cylinder walls directly. When the engine is running at high speed, pressure waves from the pistons cause tiny air bubbles to form and pop against the metal surface, and over time, this slowly wears away the metal. If this video helped you avoid even one of these mistakes, hit that like button. It genuinely helps this channel get in front of more people who need to hear this. Drop a comment below. What coolant does your car use and when did you last change it? I read every single comment. Let's figure it out together.